What it is, what it is, what it is. Y'all already know, man. It's your boy DaSlap. Oh, playoffs, playoffs, playoffs. You play off to win the game. Yeah, the playoffs is here, man. Great season, man. You know what I'm saying? First time in the history we had 17 games in a season. I mean, hey, I've been doing it for 8 seasons, and we finally have a 17-game season. So, and we had some firsts in the wild card, super. They call it Super Wild Card Weekend now. We get 6 games throughout. Now they didn't spread it to Monday. We had a Monday night game, which was not good, but I'll get to that when I get to it. But let's go ahead and start it off. You know what I'm saying, with the Saturday, the first game, the Raiders at Cincinnati. Yeah, your boy wasn't feeling too good. You know what I'm saying, so I was in and out for that game, but I did get to see some spots of the game. I got good enough for the fourth quarter. I watched the fourth quarter. Raiders coming up short in that red zone. I guess that was their problem throughout the game. Look, if you have a problem in the regular season and it lingers to the playoffs, 10 times out of 10, you might lose that game. You know what I'm saying? Because Raiders' problem in the regular season was red zone. They had problems scoring touchdowns in the red zone. And as we look at it again, they get in the playoffs, and they got trouble scoring in the red zone late in the game when I think they were down 23 to 16. They had to end up kicking a field goal, make it 23-19. Then they got down 26-19. So, hey, but Cincinnati finally, because you had 31 years going up against 19 years last time they won a playoff game. Cincinnati, 31 years. I mean, I was, 9 years old the last time they won a playoff game? No, 11 years old. Let me do the math right. I was 11 years old the last time Cincinnati had won a playoff game, and guess who they beat? Yeah, the Oilers. Now, finally, they don't have to mention the Oilers in Cincinnati ever again no more, because they beat the Raiders. Thank you, Cincinnati, for beating the Raiders, because I got tired of y'all. They ain't won the playoff game since they beat the Oilers. Oh, man, I'm tired of hearing that name, man. You know what I'm saying? But look, hey, they move on to go play Tennessee. So look at that. Look how it worked out, man. They last playoff win was against the Oilers. They beat the Raiders to go play the New Orleans, the Titans. So, but yeah, Raiders, man. Oh yeah, and the referees, man. Oh yeah, I seen the replay of that. How y'all gonna say slap yourself 2 times for saying that the whistle happened after he caught the ball? No. When that ball left Burrow's hands, I heard a whistle, and the ball hadn't even reached the receiver yet. But y'all said that the whistle came after. That's not a reviewable play, so well, yeah, that go the referees doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Raiders can't blame the refs. They needed to score touchdowns in the red zone. You know what I'm saying? You left points on the board. And Cincinnati was a better team that day. They moving on to the Divisional Round, which I said they was going to do. You know what I'm saying? That's 1-0 for the slap. Second game, oh, yeah, I was good enough to watch. But, I mean, I should have been sick during that game because them Robert England Patriots, oh, man, Boy Scott said it best. They couldn't stop a nosebleed. Them boys couldn't stop a nosebleed. I mean, the Bills scored every time they touched the ball. 7? They got the ball 7 times. The only time y'all stopped them, because they had to take a knee to end the game. I mean, Josh Allen, that offense was rolling. I mean, they had their way. New England, y'all ain't running that ball like y'all did on Monday Night Football when the wind was blowing like 30, 40-something mile per hour, and all y'all did was run it down our throat. Not this time. Mac Jones going to have to make some plays, and you seen he couldn't make no plays for New England. Oh, that interception by Micah Hyde. He thought he had that receiver. That was a nice pass, but Micah Hyde come out of nowhere. Oh, give me that. And they went right down the field. Only bad thing, 2 missed. I mean, the kicking game, the extra points, man. They had 2 of them. 1 blocked, I think, and he missed 1. That was the only mishap in that game. They scored 47 points. 7 straight. Buffalo. 7 straight. New England. Robert England. It was a nightmare for y'all out there, man. Y'all couldn't stop anybody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. So Buffalo, they get the dub. That made your boy 2-0 on Saturday. So we go on to Sunday. Oh, yeah. Philadelphia at Tampa Bay. If you wanted to take a nap before the second game, this way you should have took your nap because Philadelphia didn't wake up until probably the third quarter, midway third quarter when they finally woke up and started playing football. I mean, they couldn't run the ball. Hurts couldn't make no plays in the passing game. He should have had about 6 interceptions in that game because he was colorblind. All he saw was white jerseys. He kept throwing it to the white jerseys. He even threw one to Brady, even though it was out of bounds. Brady said he finally caught a pass against Philadelphia. But yeah, hey, Tampa Bay, they did what they were supposed to do. They supposed to win that game, hold up the home field. But hey, Brady, in that second half, when you lost worse, and then your center was iffy, hey, Philly started getting there. I think they had 3 straight sacks at one time. Like, they just kept sacking you. You couldn't do anything, but you had a comfortable lead, and Hurts wasn't threatening to do anything to you to even say that they was gonna come back. But yeah, Tampa Bay, they get the dub. Philly, good season. You got 3 draft picks coming up in the first round this year, man. Hey, so you ain't got to do a lot for your team, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do a lot for your team, but you got 3 draft picks in the first round, so you can, if you're going with Jalen Hurts as your quarterback, then go with Jalen Hurts as your quarterback and build around that and see what you can do, get your defense, because this is the year to get your defense right in the draft, man. There's going to be a whole lot of defensive players coming out, you know what I'm saying? So this is your chance to build your defense. If your offense is okay, then you just add some pieces. But go get that defense. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to have that. That made me 3-0 with Tampa Bay winning that game. Now we go to San Francisco at Dallas. You know the rivalry. You know how it goes way back in the '90s, man. They hadn't played each other since '94. They hadn't played each other since that the NFC Championship game. Yeah, so. It's been a long time coming for these two to play in the playoffs, man. And San Francisco, first drive, go down there, go 7-0. I said, okay. Dallas, nothing. San Francisco go, they get a field goal. That's the only thing with San Francisco. They could have blown Dallas out if you would have got two more touchdowns and then a field goal, but you got 2 more field goals, and that put you at 16. You kicked 3 field goals. They had you at 16, you know what I'm saying? But Dallas offense, oh, man, they offense, you know what I'm saying? CeeDee Lamb, where was CeeDee Lamb at in this equation for that offense? I mean, but Dallas, y'all killed yourself. Y'all, like I said about the Raiders' problem was the red zone, and it showed up and they didn't win. Y'all problem was self-inflicted penalties, which y'all led the league in penalties, and here it comes back to 14 of them, man. You know what I'm saying? Like 7, you know what I'm saying, pre-snap penalties, man. I mean, outside. They third and 7, and you go outside, give them a free 5. They 32 now. They can change up their offensive play calling, man. You know what I'm saying? But, man. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Them Dallas buys, man, better yet surrender. They do what they do. You know, they make a comeback. You know what I'm saying? They get back in the game. And then Garoppolo, hey, Phil, let me holler at you, Phil. I'm going to holler at all of y'all, man. Don't ever call me if your team playing. Let the game play. Don't call me. Because if you do, Phil can tell you. If he was standing right here, he'll tell you, yeah, I called him, and when I hung up the phone, Garoppolo threw an interception. Leave Slap alone, man. Slap jinx is real. Yeah, Dallas. Because I picked y'all. Y'all my only blemish of the week. I went 5-1 in the week in Dallas, man. Them buys, man. Better yet surrender, man. Still ain't got past the Divisional Round since 1995. Who am I? The jinx. Yeah, Dallas. And then y'all run that quarterback draw with 14 seconds left. You run a quarterback draw, man. I understand that San Francisco was playing the outside. Throw it to the end zone. Take through. You got 14 seconds. You can at least get 3 shots at the end zone. Might get a pass interference in one of them, man, and then look, you down there, you got another play inside the 5. Come on. But you run a quarterback draw, then you get up. Dak, slap yourself 2 times for not knowing. Don't get the ball to your center. Get the ball to the referee. You gave the ball to your center. He gonna put it down. That ain't the spot. The referee got to spot the ball. Referee got to touch the ball. So why not give it to him so he can already touch it and then put it down? You might would have had time to spike it with about 2 seconds left, and you'd have had a shot at the end zone. But me personally, I'd have took 2 to 3 shots with 14 seconds at the end. But that's Dallas, man. Dallas gonna find new ways to lose a game, man. They gonna always find a way through these last 27 years that they ain't been to the NFC Championship. Every time they get in the playoffs, they find a way to lose. And they found a whole nother way. Penalize your own self and run a quarterback draw on 4th and 4. With 14 seconds left, with no timeouts. Dallas. Dallas. Oh, the Sunday night game, Pittsburgh and Kansas City. What I told y'all when I did the prediction show, Kansas City. Yeah, Pittsburgh. T.J. Watt got the opening touchdown, but Pittsburgh offense couldn't do diddly poop, man. They couldn't move the ball, save their life in that game. Kansas City just, had their way. Kelsey even threw a touchdown in that game. So, Kansas City, Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? And then the last one, Monday night. You know what I'm saying? Arizona, they come in limping in the playoffs, man. They didn't look good in December going into the playoffs, man. They just like last year. They missed it last year, but they won enough games this year to get in, but they didn't look like no playoff team. They didn't come prepared. They were down 21-0 with Kyler Murray out there throwing underhand interceptions. The shortest interception in playoff history, the shortest pick 6 in NFL history in the playoffs, 2 yards. The shortest pick 6 in NFL history in the playoffs. Kyler Murray in the end zone, throwing it underhand. Here you go. Free. You got a free one. There you go. Take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what is it? Take the 2 points, man. Take the safety, bro. But first and foremost, you pumping and you still looking in the end zone, bro. You ain't got but 2.1 seconds. Brady showed you. Yeah, you got to get it out in 2.1 seconds if you're in the end zone, man. You can't be playing with the ball in the end zone, then trying to get away and throwing up an underhanded pass, man. And that just, oh, man, I was like, man, Cooper Kupp didn't even have a big game. Oh, OBJ got his first postseason touchdown. Matthew Stafford got his first postseason win. Shout out to both of them, man. Both of them got their first postseason win. They never won in the playoffs. We remember OBJ in the playoffs with the Giants when they went on that boat trip before they played Green Bay. Giants the NTSs ain't never been the same again. Nothing to see since OBJ left. But yeah, Rams get the dub. So divisional round, we got Cincinnati going to Tennessee. Buffalo going to Kansas City in the AFC. Oh, like I told you, Tennessee, Buffalo, I'm sticking with it. Tennessee, Buffalo for the AFC Championship. All right, in the NFC, you got San Francisco at Green Bay, and you got the Rams at Tampa Bay. Well, I said the Rams was going to play Green Bay in the second round, and they was going to pop Aaron Rodgers. So, the Rams going to pop Brady. So, Rams and Green Bay, because they're going to go through Rodgers and they're going to go through Brady and Rodgers to get to the Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford going to pull a Eli Manning this year. He going to get through 2 of them to get to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Eli went through quarterback to get to the Super Bowl. I think Matthew Stafford gonna do it. And hey, so NFC Championship, Rams, Packers, and AFC Championship, Bills, Titans. Who gonna get the jinx? Dallas was the one that got the jinx. I went 5-1 in the wild card round, so we're gonna see who gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the wild card player of the week, I gave it to Josh Allen, 21-25, 308 yards, 5 touchdowns, 12.3 yard per pass. He also had 6 carries for 66 yards. That's 11 yards per carry. Oh, GPQ of the wild card, Kyler Murphy. That's Eddie Murphy, first distant cousin. 19 to 34, 137 yards, no touchdown, 2 interceptions. Oh yeah, and the worst interception you gonna see in playoff history, the underhand toss by Kyler Murphy, Eddie Murphy, first distant cousin. Slap two-time World Cowboy running that quarterback draw with 14 seconds left in the game and then want to blame the ref for bumping it. Dak, get a ball. Mike McCarthy, slap yourself 2 times. Jerry Jones, slap yourself 2 times just for being Jerry. And Dallas on them 14 penalties, slap yourself 28 times because it's 14 times 2. Yeah, there you go. Pull the cape on one. Oh, yeah, the Patriots defense, man, couldn't stop a nosebleed. Buffalo, 7 straight touchdown drives, you know what I'm saying? Never punted, never kicked a field goal. You know what I'm saying? How? You ain't stop them not one time. Not one. That's got to be pulling a cable. But like Bart Scott, they couldn't even stop a nosebleed. Bart Scott, the hood champ, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to pause the music. Y'all already know how I end it, you know what I'm saying? Bible verse of the day coming from Matthew chapter 5, verse 7. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. Y'all already know it's your boy DaSlap. Super Wildcard weekend. Divisional Round start tomorrow, man. We're going to see who going to get jinxed. Dallas was the first. Who's next? You know what I'm saying? We're going to see. And Bell Swipe. Bell Swipe. Bell Swipe. Bell Swipe. Y'all already know, man. It's your boy DaSlap. Hey, man, y'all be easy out there. You already know, man. Be blessed. And, hey, Divisional Round. Here we go.